La crème de la crème of Nollywood production, Rok Studios came down to London for the launch of Rock on Sky last week. The red carpet event gathered the biggest names in the Nigerian and Ghanaian film industry, such as the likes of Yvonne Jegede, Patient Ozokwor, Desmond Elliot, Alexx Ekubo, John Dumelo, Appiah, and many more. Here's what they got to say. Hi, Desmond. So, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good.
You look good.
Oh, thank you. I thought of I was trying to see how I can represent Nigeria all in one. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be either a good thing or not a good thing. So I have a Yoruba attire on, and then I just filled it up with an Igbo stuff. So I'm trying to hope it works.
So, we are here to celebrate the new launch of Rock on Sky.
Rock on Sky.
So, what do you think? Why is it important to have a new channel, Nollywood channel, in the UK compared to the others?
Oh well, let's go way back. On Monday, tomorrow rather, is going to be Nigeria's Independence Day. And then we were colonized by the British. So it could have come at a better time where not only did they take stuff from us, now we are taking from them. Okay, so I look at the spiritual aspect of things. So we're here to take a channel, to showcase what we have, and to show the improvement that we've come. We're probably not where we're supposed to be, but we are not where we used to be. So this channel will expose, exploit, dig, bring out every quality that the Nigerian, the African, the black man is about. And we're very proud people as Africans. So we're going to show it on this channel, and we're going to show the diversity, and we will tell our stories the African way. They don't have to be good stories, but we tell it the way we see it. So people can also identify. And, the Western world is already overused, stories overtold. Now you see machines falling in love with machines. We're still African. Blood still falls in love with blood. Let's see the African way. So, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So, give us one or two titles of a series or a movie that we should be expected to see.
You should see Husbands of Lagos. And then you should see Single Ladies. Those two, hey, London, not go hear them, not go hear them. This is an Igbo man talking. Okay.
But so, where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years at Nollywood?
Nollywood springs up in a geometric progression. And upon every generation, it gets better. So in 10 years, I say Beyond the Skies will be the limit, because I'm seeing we doing a lot of treaties and working with the Western world, the Indians, the Chinese, because it can work. Nollywood has done something. It's shown the African culture, it's shown the African strength, and then it's showing as well the creativity of the Africans. We're not just about shouting and voodoo. Now we have the content, and we're putting it out.
Hello, Jackie. How are you?
I'm fine.
So tell us, we are here to celebrate the launch of Rock on Sky. What do you think of this new channel in London?
It's fantastic. I'm so happy for Rock. I'm so happy for we artists. We're working hard, and people are going to get to see our movies across the globe right now. We're going to have a larger audience right now, and I'm really, really happy about that. Yeah.
Where do you see Nollywood in the next 10 years?
Wow. I know somewhere good. I always leave everything in the hands of God, because God plans the best, but I know that God will send Nollywood to higher heights. Yeah. Yeah, but I leave everything in the hands of God, yeah. And I know He has something good. Yeah. Bigger movies.
Yes, lovers.
Anything.
Anything you want to tell your fans on TV?
I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting me. Without you, there wouldn't be a Jackie Appiah. I love you guys. Mwah.
Well, we are launching, of course, a rock station on Sky TV, and I think it's a great milestone when it comes to African television and African film.
in the UK, there are already so many channels of doing Nollywood movies. So what do you think is the Rock channel is going to bring different?
Well, I think Rock Channel is just going to bring something very authentic and something original from the source, because most of the channels here, maybe they get their content through third or fourth parties, and this is directly from the source. So, it makes it refreshing. We know it's refreshing that we're getting good content and it's produced right there in Africa.
And what do you think of this changes, like coming from online and going on TV channels? So what do you think of the transition?
Well, I think the transition is good. Of course, first we used to buy CDs, then it went digital, now we're going to television stations. I think it's good. It's a step in the right direction. The world is evolving, the world is transforming, and very soon I'm sure from television we'll go to something different. The main aim is to get to the source, get to people comfortably, and that's exactly what African television is doing.
What do you see Nollywood in 10 years' time?
Well, of course, Nollywood 10 years' time would have taken all over the world. I think it's most of the time a lot of people wanted to leave Africa and go to Hollywood and film. But I think if we brand ourselves well, which we're doing, Hollywood will come, Bollywood will come, and we can develop our industry better.
Rock CEO Njoku, who spent over 12 years at the heart of Nigerian filmmaking, said, UK has a huge population of Caribbean and Africans who love Nollywood. The fans really demanded for this. The Nollywood stars mingled with their fellow UK-based colleagues and also with many Rok Studios fans who came down to support. Let's hear from some of them. So tell us, what do you think of this new channel, Rock Channel, on Sky all the way from Lagos to London?
I think it's a very good one. I think it's a great achievement both on Mary's side and on Nollywood side, because it's something Nollywood should be proud of, and it's coming out with great content. At least that's what is making me happy. So for me, it is a big, huge one, and I think we should be proud of ourselves for this. Mary is someone that has passion for the industry. She's someone that has passion for the craft. So I am 100% sure that hers will come with a difference, and with what I've seen so far, I'm very sure hers will be the best. Trust me.
So you're an actress yourself, so should we be expecting to see you on the channel in different movies?
Of course. Expect to see me. I will be there. Trust me.
Are you shooting anything interesting at the moment?
No, not in London. Back in Nigeria, I had to break camp to come and be with my friend, because this is something great for her. So after that, I'm going back to resume work.
So what do you think of this whole idea from taking content from online and bringing it onto a channel?
Yeah, take for instance my aunt. She can't actually access the internet. So most times I call her on the phone and I tell her, watch my films on Iroko. She goes like, I don't know how to do it. So now it's a very good platform for her to just open the TV and see Mary Lazarus. So it's such a privilege that I call my aunt, okay, they're showing my movie, blah, blah, blah time, set your time and you watch me. And it's also a good opportunity for the world to see Nollywood. I travel outside the country and people, I hear questions like, what's Nollywood like? Do you guys even have cameras? Do you guys use cameras in Africa? Most especially in Nigeria? And I'm like, hold up. So it's a very good platform for people in the world to see Nollywood. Yeah.
So why UK out of all different countries where you have Africans?
I want to believe she's going to start with the UK for now. So with time, I believe and hopefully the whole world would see Rok Studios or Rok TV.
It's something to encourage us. It's encouraging. It's a new innovation for us. Being on Sky, wow, it's something so great. I'm happy. It's happening in my time as well. And I'm witnessing it. It's something great, an amazing one. As a matter of fact, we're still growing, and we're growing really well because we're getting there. Though we're not there yet, but we're getting there. And for the fact that we're merging, collaborating with the Hollywood and the Bollywood per se, is something really, really good. Yes.
Okay, so in those movies and series, Nollywood series, should we say it's a representation of Africa today, or is it just an imagination fiction of Africa, how it should be?
I would say it has to do with everything as a whole, both the African stories, both the contemporary stories, everything as a whole. Yes.
Rok Channel will be fully programmed, produced and developed in-house by Rok teams in Lagos and London. The channel launched with blockbuster titles such as Husbands of Lagos, Single Ladies, Losing Control, and many more. And going forward, Rok viewers will be the first to watch new and exclusive homegrown Rok content before it goes anywhere else.
Rok TV launch on Sky. It's amazing. It doesn't get bigger than this. Nollywood 24 hours on Sky. It's amazing. First of all, we have a huge following in the UK, not just London, in the entire UK. So if you're trying to reach Africa or Nigerians in diaspora, London is a good place to start.
Okay. And what do you think so far the night today?
It's been a great night. It's been wonderfully organized. Shout outs to Mary Njoku. She's amazing, and her husband Jason Njoku.
So what brought you here tonight?
Well, I'm here for the launch of Rok on Sky. I'm one of the actors at Rok Studios in one of their shows.
Yes, so we've seen you in the season 1, Husbands of Lagos. How did you get that role? How did you get to accept such a character?
So I'm friends with Jason, who's the founder of Oroko TV. So I was hanging out with him and one of his partners, and they said, "Hey, we have this TV show. We need a white guy. Do you want to do it?" And I was like, "Well, I'm not really an actor." And they said, No, it'll be fine." So they just talked me into it, and yeah, that's how it all happened.
Was it your first time acting?
It's my first time acting. I learned a lot. Fortunately, I get to play a role that I'm very familiar with, sort of being an expat in Nigeria. So I was playing basically myself. So it was kind of easy in that way. But yeah, I learned so much about acting from all the people that I was acting with. They helped me so much. It's been an amazing experience, and I'm just really happy to have been part of it.
So you are from America originally.
Yes.
So what would you say, comparing the Nollywood production and Hollywood production? What do you think is the effort put behind Nollywood movies?
Well, I mean, I think the biggest difference is the cost. I mean, in Hollywood, if you want to produce a big film, you're talking millions and millions of dollars. In Nollywood, it's so much less expensive. I mean, everything is less expensive, but it's actually harder because, you don't have stable power, and, everybody is stuck in traffic trying to get there, and it's really difficult. But, I don't know, the quality of Nigerian films is increasing. I mean, even the 2 years I've been in Nigeria, the quality of the films is increasing because all of the producers and the directors, they're going overseas and they're learning, and they're bringing back that knowledge. So I think it's just the industry is growing, and I'm super excited about the future of it.
Hi, Bobby. How are you?
Hi. Fine. And you?
I'm great, thank you.
Beautiful. You look lovely. I like your dress.
Thank you. So, Rok on Sky, what do you think of that?
It's such a remarkable achievement by my friend Mary, because this finally gives Nollywood a platform to showcase what we got both here in the UK and most parts of Europe. Because we kind of like being confined to just Africa, Nigeria. Now, the rest of the world gets to see us, on the regular, so it's good.
So give us an idea, in what content we should see you, a movie or series, where should we expect to see you?
So for right now, I feature in a TV series, one of the hardest TV series right now out of Africa, Husbands of Lagos. And then there's also some movies that are done. But Husbands of Lagos is more of the aim thing right now. But then there's Hitch, there's War 305, there's a lot of stuff. So you're going to be seeing a lot of Bobby.
Oh, we have Ade Shope here. So how are you, Ade?
I'm great, man. It's wonderful to see you, to see Voxafrica as always really being at the forefront of promoting African culture. And it's a wonderful night.
So what brought you here tonight?
Well, it's Rok on Sky. This is another platform, African platform that's going to be promoting African entertainment, movies, Nollywood. It's very, very important to have another platform on Sky that just celebrates our culture, celebrates our people, and showcases our talent to the world.
So Ade, in the UK, we already have some Nollywood movie channels.
Yes.
What do you think they're going to Rock channel is going to bring different?
Yeah, I think Rock on Sky have the opportunity, because of the access that they have with the Nollywood industry in Nigeria, to not only show loads of movies, but to show the behind the scenes as well. Let people get to see how difficult or how interesting and really emotional the making the movies are. So that's really what I think they're going to bring to the whole entertainment game that nobody else has.
I think it's a brilliant thing to happen. It just shows how far we are going as diasporans. It is estimated there are over 3 to 4 million Africans in the UK, and are the Afro-Caribbeans as well. We're all brothers and sisters. It's another platform for them to enjoy the very best of Africa. So just on that basis alone, I think it's a very, very welcome development.
We've got already a few Nollywood channels. What do you think it's going to bring as an extra?
Any new channel brings something different. I'm sure they'll have something different from what we already have, and any difference is welcome. It broadens the scope, it broadens the horizon. As you know, we're now having a new generation of UK Nollywood practitioners. So it gives them another platform to showcase their work. It gives Rock Nation and the Rock Channel another opportunity to network with the UK Nollywoodians and the African diasporans in general. So all in all, it's a good move.
That's it for Vox Africa Special. Till next time, keep watching Vox Africa.